Even before our Constitution was written, and throughout our history, brave men and women gave their time, strength, blood, and lives because they believed in this country, our country. What we ask of the men and women in the U.S. military and what they give willingly is extraordinary by any measure. Yet more and more, we seem to take what they give for granted.
My appreciation for American soldiers comes from my parents who grew up during the Korean conflict, and they watched as American soldiers liberated their home in Seoul, Korea. My father went on to be a physician during the Vietnam War. In Vietnam, he worked with and befriended physicians in the US military, and they later offered him a position to work in the VA hospital system in the US and earn his citizenship. That's how I ended up being born and raised in the United States. Growing up, Memorial Day and Veterans Day were very important to us, and my father made sure we understood why. That deep appreciation for servicemen and women comes from my parents, and that is what fuels the passion behind Adopt History. Our mission is to honor those who've served in the U.S. Armed Forces by elevating the level of gratitude and service demonstrated by all Americans.
Adopt History is launching with 4 major projects that honor veterans, tell their stories, and help them get the support they need.
Every veteran has stories and memories of their service, yet there exists no easy way to share this wealth of personal history.
Hero Archive will be an easy-to-use wiki-type platform that will allow U.S. veterans and their friends, family, and colleagues to post stories, photos, and even videos that will forever memorialize their legacy of service.
There are over 45,000 agencies and organizations out there to help and serve veterans, but there's no easy way to filter through all those resources.
Veteran Portal will be a single, easily searchable portal that will bring together all the services and resources provided by all the veteran-focused organizations.
Even with thousands of agencies and organizations, the transition to civilian life is challenging for far too many veterans.
And that's what Mission Transition is all about.
The Mission Transition Project will work closely with the Veterans Administration and other organizations to help servicemen and women transition back to civilian life, providing meaningful employment and mental health services.
If you believe, like I do, that those who serve deserve our gratitude and support for all they've sacrificed, there's an easy way to get involved.
The Adopt Our Heroes project will increase awareness of and participation in Memorial Day and Veterans Day activities across the U.S.
Adopt Our Heroes was inspired by a small town called Margraten in the Netherlands.
There are over 8,000 graves of U.S. soldiers and sailors who died in the fight to liberate that country from the Nazis in World War II. Today, almost 70 years later, every one of those graves has been adopted by a local Dutch family. They maintain those graves all year round and always go on Memorial Day to place flowers.
And what's most incredible about this is that even 2, sometimes 3 generations later, there's still a wait list for people to adopt one of those graves. By contrast, I'm standing here amongst 88,000 graves at the LA National Cemetery, which is 10 times bigger than the cemetery in Margraten. On Memorial Day, the attendance here is embarrassingly low and is about 1/10 that of the citizens of Margraten.
Through the Adopt Our Heroes program, people like you will be able to adopt a grave at a national cemetery for $25. These will be tax-deductible contributions. Adoptions will be recognized with a ceremonial wreath presented at each participating national cemetery on Memorial Day on behalf of donors. Proceeds from the Adopt Our Heroes project will be used to fund the other Adopt History initiatives. Sign up to adopt a grave now. Links are below this video. Today is a perfect time to remember, honor, and thank those who have given us all so much.
This Memorial Day, please take a moment to honor those who paid the ultimate price defending our freedoms. Adopt a grave and share with 10 people. And join us. Thank you.